Caleb. How are you this morning?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. Nice and toasty by the cook stove. It's been nice having our cook stove going again, huh? Well, you know what today is?
What is today?
Today is the final harvest before frost. We could have our first frost soon, so you excited to dig up some sweet taters? I was just out in the garden. We got the last harvest of our zucchini rampicanti. They're pretty small, but it's going to be enough to add to our breakfast this morning. So welcome to Thousands of Roots. If you're new here, I'm Carrie, and this is our oldest son, Caleb. Today we are going to be spending some time in the garden, which I'm so excited about. So last year we got about 50 pounds of sweet potatoes from, I think it was only about 3 plants that we planted, but they were planted in a really prime location, lots of sun and a newly established raised bed. So I think that's why they did so well. This year we have about 4 times the number of plants, but they are planted in all different areas, and some of them actually were in beds that were previously in areas with black walnut, and they just really struggled to survive. So I have no idea what we're going to dig up today, but I'm really excited to see. We're also going to harvest this big boy today. You can't tell from the video, but it's like over 2 feet long, I think, and it is heavy. It's a long of Naples winter squash. So from our research, the best time to harvest sweet potatoes is when the leaves begin to yellow or die back a little bit, or before the first frost. In our case this year, it's gonna have to be before the first frost. The plants are pretty much still totally green and flourishing and growing, but our first frost is coming. If not tonight, then probably tomorrow night, at least according to the weather. We'll see if that happens for sure or not. We're also gonna be having possibly our last harvest of these purple beans that have done really fantastic. They are starting to die back now, and a lot of them we've left on to just grow to go to seed. We've already harvested a lot of these old ones and gathered the seed from them, so we've got plenty of seed from next year. I don't think they're going to dry out because of all the rain that we've had. We've had rain for days and they're all just really wet. I don't know if we're going to be able to save any of the rest of these for dry beans or not. We'll see. Are you excited?
Sweetie Tater Day! Yeah!
Right there.
Is it?
Cool!
Yeah, with sprouts on it.
It's our first one. Now this...
We're expecting the least out of here.
Yeah, this is the bed where there was a lot of black walnut last year that we took down, so we're not really expecting a whole lot from this bed, but let's see. What do we have?
What's that? Look at this.
Ooh, there's one nice one.
Some tiny little ones right here.
Tiny little ones.
Okay.
Cool.
That's a nice one. Okay. Some tiny little ones.
First sweet potato. Let's see it, Esther Pie.
Okay.
Good size, huh?
Yeah.
One of the awesome benefits of having your chicken yard right next to your garden. Chicken food!
Okay, don't look like anymore. Let's not disturb the soil.
And goose food.
Biddle.
Hey, Biddle!
What
You
is
like that?
What's in there?
You see that, sweet Tatey? That's pretty neat, huh?
It's original roots here.
Trying to find the where it originated is sometimes a difficult task.
Oh, let's just pull it up here, I guess.
Yeah, it's cool. Sure.
Okay, now see one little one
I
right
don't
here.
think that was where it originated. That's
What?
just the offshoot, so I
What?
think
Right-
it's more
right
in the
here.
corner there.
Oh yeah, right
Yep, there, Esther's got it.
there. I got one of those sweet potatoes from over here though. Let me see that. What up, Esther?
There you go.
All right, so nothing from that plant really.
Are those bad? Let's see.
They look bad to me. They're all weird and cracked.
Just because they're bad doesn't mean they're worthless.
You can turn them into eggs.
Turn them into eggs.
Good shot.
There you go. Whoa, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Nice. That's a nice big one
What do
there.
you think of that, Jay?
Here, show how big it is, Joseph.
Put next to your head.
Wow.
That is a nice big one.
Here's another cracky one.
Big and ugly.
But it looks like this one might be useful too. Usable.
Oh, good.
It's sprouting. You plant it back in the
It's
ground?
sprouting. Wow.
No, it's too late in the year. Help.
All right, so last year we grew a variety called Beauregard, and they get really enormous, really big. This year, we're not positive what the variety is. It's either Georgia Det or Jewel, which are both an earlier variety that are probably a little bit smaller, but there's still some good sized ones coming out. Oh, and then we also planted a purple variety. Can't remember the purple variety. I do want to say real quick that all these greens are edible, and we have eaten sweet potato greens sauteed many times, but we have so much chard and kale and spinach and everything in our garden right now that we're just going to give these to the chickens.
Yes. Happy chickens.
Happy chickens.
So far, this is our haul.
So these are the purple variety. We should go look that up, huh?
Oh, that's a nice big potato. And it's not all cracked up.
Nice big one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Look at
Purple. Yay. The bucket.
that. Yeah, that's definitely purple. Compared to the other ones, look at that.
There's a little. Oh man.
Whoa.
Yikes. Look at that little one right there. I got a little sweet potato.
All right.
Nice. It's got a little bit of cracks on it. But it looks fine.
Wow.
Esther pie. Look at that one.
It's just a little hole. We can hopefully just cut that out.
All right, so I just looked this up. It's the Molokai purple sweet potato.
Molokai, purple sweet potato. Esther, can you say that? Molokai, purple sweet potato? Try it.
Multi purple sweet potato.
Yeah.
That's weird.
All right, this bucket's starting to actually get some
Oh man.
fullness to it.
Just a quick tip about growing sweet potatoes in colder zones. We're zone 6B here, and I'm not sure how cold you have to go for this. But anyway, in our zone, it's really best to trim your sweet potato plants at about 3 feet from the main plant periodically through the growing season, because they actually need a kind of a longer growing season where we live. So in order to get the best tubers, if you keep the plant trimmed, it'll put more effort into those tubers rather than all the offshoots, just continuing to grow and root and grow and root. So, and I didn't do that this year. I didn't trim any of them, just let them grow. So we probably would have gotten a better harvest if I had trimmed them. So for next year, we'll try and do that.
Hi, Tweedos. What you got there? Yeah. You got a meter?
This is a full-on experiment, planting these sweet potatoes around the tree. We have no idea if we're going to get anything. Ooh. Oh, there's a spot. Over here. Oh, whoa, whoa. This one.
All right. That's one under the tree. And it's got that weird cracking in it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be researching it. But
What you got there?
A potato with a little.
That doesn't have the cracking.
No, it doesn't.
Huh.
Maybe when they get really big, they have cracking.
All the really big mature ones got the cracking in them. But it looks healthy though.
all right, so we did a little research, and just like tomatoes can split or crack if they get too much water, so can sweet potatoes. So we've had a lot of rain the past few days, and now we know for next year, if we're going to have a lot of fall rains, we're going to want to harvest those sweet potatoes a little earlier. It's like a jungle, huh, guys?
Yeah, this tree branch got stuck in here.
An apple tree branch all tangled up with the sweet
I
potatoes.
freed you, branch. Oh my word. There's a sweet potato right there. Oh, this thing is there. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it looks like getting in. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Well, gotta go on road quickly. Wait, you guys have any more? Some more there. There's another one down there. No. This one.
Oh
Whoa.
my goodness.
Sheesh.
That's a club.
Lab 3. That's a whole nother load.
Cute little one, huh?
Whoa. Wow, look at that.
Well, there's like 2 different varieties on one.
Oh yeah. There is. Look at that. It's got like these bright purple little ones and these like big
So
giant.
this was just a volunteer potato.
Hey.
Interesting, huh?
That's craziness.
This is a little bonus in our day, huh?
Yep.
Some regular potatoes that self-seeded after our summer harvest. We must have missed some, huh?
Oh, whoa, there's a little sweet potato that goes way down deep. Dude, let's keep digging down. What's that over there? This is good soil.
Esther's gonna harvest her watermelon. We thought this plant was dead and gone, and it came back to life and produced a little watermelon for us. You excited about that, Esther?
Yeah.
Is that the first watermelon you've ever grown?
I think so.
Good
This
job.
is first actually any kind of melons and stuff I've ever grown, I think.
Uh-huh.
I want to say thank you to one of our subscribers for getting us this tool. We're using it a lot today.
Yeah, it's coming really handy, huh?
Yep.
Other tools.
Other tools too.
shovel.
Thanks for other tools too.
Yeah, we also got a shovel.
Yep.
Really nice shovel. Great tools. So thank you to our subscribers who are helping us in our garden by getting us these awesome tools.
Yeah, thank you.
Unfortunately, it's time for the marigolds to go. I've been trying to keep these marigolds as long as possible, but this is actually a pathway that they have totally filled in. So we're gonna clear them out so we can get to our last sweet potato plant hiding in the comfrey down there. Last one.
Yeah, look at that, Baby Blue. You find a potato?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, look. We also got the watermelon out of the bucket.
Oh, that could be.
No potato. It's doing this?
Yeah.
Can you go put it back in the bucket?
Maybe.
All right. That's a nice one.
Good job, Day.
So this is a mystery squash. Volunteer, right, hon?
It came from the area where I planted, but I didn't plant anything like this, so I don't know what it is.
These are probably volunteers. We have no clue what they are. That'll be fun.
Yep.
Do you like squash, Jay? That's good.
There you go. All right. This is a Pennsylvania Dutch crookneck. When you harvest these, you want to leave as much of the vine as you can. Now, why is that? I don't remember why.
It just helps protect this area from rot. You get down close to the fruit, it starts to rot quicker.
Helps to protect the end of it from rot.
Yep.
Oh no! Whoa, fiddly boo! You gotta find the one puddle, huh? Of course, leave it to the baby. She's gotta find the one puddle. Oh,
That's huge and heavy.
that's a record for us, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Can I hold it?
Let me see. Oh, this is a record for us. This is why I had 6 children, to get me ready for this moment.
Daddy, I want to hold
You want to hold it? You ready? Oh, you're strong.
Jeez, dude.
it. Can I hold it?
Oh my, this has got to be one of the best pictures I've ever seen in my life.
All right, so we did not beat our sweet potato harvest from last year. I think we only got about, what, 20 pounds, Caleb, you think? Got a 5-gallon bucket full, so about 20 pounds maybe. But that's okay. We learned a lot. I think it really makes a difference to trim your sweet potato vines when you're in a cold climate. We did that last year and we didn't do it this year, so I think that made a big difference. But, hey guys, what do you think about our winter squash harvest?
It's crazy.
Yeah. This is exciting. And actually, I think our mystery variety did the best overall. This one did great too. The Pennsylvania Dutch crookneck was another one that did really good.
Zucchino Rampicante did too, but we ate most of them.
Yeah, we ate most of the Zucchino Rampicante fresh, so we only have a couple to save.
Yeah, but they did awesome though, because we ate a lot of those fresh.
I know, we could have eaten them like almost every day all summer long. They did great. We covered her nesting spot with all of our garden waste, and she's not happy.
Look how tame she is.
Sorry, we took your nesting spot.
She was nesting right down there. But this is full now with all the garden scraps. There we go.
It's like a whole new place.
Yeah, what happened here? We can see dirt.
We cleared everything.
Weird. It was all the squashes back here.
Yeah. Yeah, the squash, just a complete jungle, this whole area. So I think next year we're going to plant our winter squash somewhere outside of the kitchen garden. Because it just took over. How cute it is.
Carrie found.
It's so bright.
Look at this girl climbing up here by herself. Sheesh.
Oh my goodness, okay. And she's trying to climb down.
She just jumps. She trusts us so much to just jump like that all the time. So, is this our best gardening year ever?
It is, yes, and we've learned so much. We'll have to do another video kind of summing up all the things we've learned this year in the garden. That'll be fun. All right, so thank you guys for joining us in the garden today. And just can't say thank you enough too for all of you who are just blessing our family in so many different ways with gifts and kind words and everything. So thank you. We appreciate you guys so much.
We pray blessings over you and yours. And whatever you do, do it with your whole heart.